Good evening, brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be unto you. That peace that goes beyond all understanding. That peace that only God can give. In the name of the beneficent, the merciful, master of the dear requital, thee do we serve, and thee do we serve alone. Guide us on the right path, O Allah God. Not the path of the hypocrite, nor the path where thy wrath will be brought down. Ameen. Brothers and sisters, I'm so happy to be here today and happy to be fighting on the battlefield one more time. And it could get tiresome, brothers and sisters. It certainly can get tiresome, but we've got to keep on fighting. We got to keep on moving, and we got to keep on pressing toward the mark of the high calling. Brothers and sisters, that high calling mark, the mark of the high calling means to press on until we've met justice. Until we've met justice. And we've got a ways to go. A ways to go. It is with sad heart, sad occasion that we have to come together to talk about yet another death. Now, this is a death of international proportion. We have witnessed our first international instance of racism, or the first instance of racism on an international scale. So I say to you, child must be held responsible and accountable. Child must be held responsible. I'm putting this in as we speak. Child must be held responsible and accountable for the evil that his son has done. Because something just doesn't add up. Something just doesn't add up. Something doesn't add up. Now, I watched Child. And if you look at him and look at the way he walked, he seems to have somewhat of a disability. He's bent over and troubles. Look at his spine area, the troubles that he's having in his spine and things of that nature. I just find it hard to believe. I find it hard to believe that he killed this young man, that he killed young Cyrus. I find it hard to believe, but I do believe that his son killed him, and his son and him should be held accountable for the evil that they have done together. That they have done together. So the evil that he and his son has committed. He and his son has committed, because to me, I'm just saying, I'm on the outside looking in. But to me, it would make sense that the son outran his father. That the son outran the father and committed a heinous crime. And when you look at it, you look at the tapes. I want you to go back and look at those tapes, and then we're going to talk about what we gather here for. We'll get a chance to talk about it. But if you go and look at those tapes, you'll see that the son ran out first. He outran the father. Now, this child was the Asian boy, child's son, was a all-time All-American track star, I think it was. And he was an athlete. So we got to pay attention to that. And then, how could he be behind his father when he tells him that he has a gun? If his father was in front of him, wouldn't his father would have been able to see the gun? It's just so much that doesn't make sense. You understand? There's so much. So much that doesn't make sense. So much. So we gotta investigate. We gotta look at this, and we gotta comb it. We got to comb it with a fine-tooth comb. We got to look at this, and we got to comb this with a fine-tooth comb, brothers and sisters. Because something, as the old folks say, something in the milk ain't clean. So we've got to study this and handle it with a fine-tooth comb. We got to. Now, brothers and sisters, we're going to have to come in numbers. We're going to have to come in numbers. We're reaching out of state. The Black nationalist organizations, National African Gun Association. We're reaching out to every Black nationalist organization that's out there. We're also reaching out to the Black churches. We're reaching out to the NAACP. We want y'all to come talking about something. Don't be political, so political that you're no community good, and don't be so heavily minded that you're no earthly good. We don't want you to come cooning, talking to all the NAACP people. But when you come ready for some action. Come share into the action that we have. We don't need you to organize us. We got organization because we're already working together. We understand that, but we want you to come ready. Encourage people and bring some people down. Bring people down. NAACP in every state. I just never seen the NAACP act to the very top of their ability. We're asking you to do that now. We're talking to all college students. It's the summer. Come join us for Juneteenth. Come join us. We need your help. We need your help. Come join us for Juneteenth on the steps of the South Carolina State Capitol building in South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, located in Columbia, South Carolina, on the corner of Gervais, or rather on the corner of Main and Gervais. So we're welcoming you all here. We're welcoming you all here to come help us. We want to make this occasion a great one because we're not just going to be up there missing words. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We're up here to make a law so that this don't happen to any other child. Any other child. We need to make a law. You with me, brothers and sisters? We need to make a law so that no other child is shot in the back, retreating, or in the front as they retreat. If they're bagging away, they shouldn't be shot. All right? And we want y'all to put up cameras, right, in your normal areas. We're still protesting Ground Zero. The place where our brother was shot. We're still protesting the store. Still protesting the store that child used to own because child was making money through the person that he sold it to. We have these facts. We have facts of that. So we want you to come ready. We want you to come ready. We want you to come ready. Now, I must give credit what credit is due. Have to. We got to be fair, brothers and sisters. Richland County did their job. The police did their job. The sheriff's office did their job. Sheriff Lott did his job. They caught the man. They locked him up. The judicial system did their job. They did their job. Right? They were going to prosecute a guilty man. Right? So there was nothing fell in the cracks. But when we got to the jurors, the problem happened when we got to the jurors. Huh? That's where the problem happened. When we got to the jurors. And one juror, at least one, could have stopped everything that was going on just by the wave of his hand. Could have raised his hand, and I don't agree, and it would have stopped everything. They would have got a conviction. But let me tell you something. And there were black people on the jury, but let me tell you something. Can I talk to you for a minute, brothers and sisters? We've got to stop being the nail to our own coffin. We've got to. This case has to be retried. It has to be retried. Has to be. Because the stuff that has happened in this case is amazing. I've never seen anything like it ever in my life. I've literally never seen anything like it. I've never seen a case like this. Never seen a case like this. And not only were they cracking the whip about him being the reason he got shot, but they were cracking the whip while he's in the grave. In the grave. And at the place where the parents sought justice, they could get no justice because the jurors were racist and compromised minority and black on the jury. I would love to see what kind of conversation went on to make that happen. How many back pats and how many head rubs were given. I would love to see it. Brothers and sisters, we've got to do better. We've got to do better than what we're doing. We got to do better than what we're doing. We simply have to. Got to do better. If we don't do better, it won't get better. Is that right or wrong? We've got to get better so that it can get better. If we don't do better, it will never get better. We have to wrap our minds around that. Got to wrap our minds around that. And until we do, we will be the reason we suffer. We will be the reason we suffer. We've got to get steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work and the word of the Almighty God Allah. Call him Jesus, Yahweh, Jehovah, whoever you want. But we've got to work and get on God's side so that God can get on our side. And we can't fear man being on God's side. Now, the positive thing is this. Even though it was a show of international racism and decided through a jury, the positive side is this, is that there are many black, whites, and others that disagree with the verdict. Is that right or wrong? So what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean for us? That means that there's another day that we can fight. Another day to wield and yield the case so that the guilty party, my God, brothers and sisters, so that the guilty party could take his rightful place in the field of blood. In the field of blood. My God. I can't imagine the pain. Can't imagine that family must feel. Excuse me, brothers and sisters. I know you understand. I can't imagine. I just can't imagine the pain that they feel. And everything that they must be going through. I can't imagine. We've got to get it together, brothers and sisters. This is not only about South Carolina. This is about every other state within this quote-unquote union. There may be some things that may be happening in your state. And we're going to have to be ready and organized to be able to do something about it. That's what this is about. That's what's going on here. Never before in the history of the 21st century had you seen this kind of evil development and ignorance. You had to say it was racial. Is that right or wrong? Yeah, it's racial. You have to admit that. You don't have a choice. The incident was racial. Question is, what will we do now? Now that this incident is taking place, what do we do? Where do we go? How do we operate and mobilize to get an answer? Brothers and sisters, is on the state capital of South Carolina, the state capital, which is located in Columbia. This is how we'll bring it before the attention of the nation for what has happened and get some results. We gotta, Chu needs to be in jail. His son needs to be in jail. His wife needs to be in jail. The harassment and the detainment, the illegal detainment of our brother. Watching that tape, that recording was one of the hardest things I ever had to do in my life. I had to get in control of myself. And then you got these Asians, they run around here running their mouth. Oh, yes. They run around here running their mouth, and that should let you know how they are. You can't deny it, that the Asian is racist. Can't be denied. We've always known it. But to be in an incident where you're able to see it, that's something totally different. We've always known it. I think there are many people that have all could tell you that they knew the Asians were racist. Could have already told you that. But to see it happen, it's amazing. I remember once I was reading a book. And I have to tell it. I have to tell it to you. You know that I'm going to do it anyway, whether you like it or not. But I was reading this book about Gandhi. Come to find out, Gandhi was racist against the South Africans. I mean, not South African, but racist against the Africans that he was living around in Africa. Called them nasty, called them dirty and oily and stinky. They had to have a word for that. I won't repeat it. But they have a word that they call you. A special word they call you. Gandhi was using this terminology. Gandhi was guilty of international racism on many scales. He was guilty of it. He was supposed to be what? Nonviolence, right? The king of nonviolence, right? And Dr. King ended up being the prince of nonviolence. Is that right? By using what? The Satyagraha, moral force. Moral force. But Gandhi was racist against the South Africans, the blacks of South Africa. I should say that. Can't really say South Africa because I know all the blacks in Africa. If they're black, they're tuned to the land. But there are those that try to attach themselves and they give new names to other places. My point is this, though, is that when they discriminated against Gandhi was discriminated against black folks. Yes, he was. He was discriminated against Africans and all of that. And this is something that Dr. King wasn't privy to. He didn't know. And my understanding is that when he began to find out he still used a method because the method would work here in America. And it was enough to initiate the Montgomery bus boycott. But we've been in America long enough to know that you can't Bible down a rifle. You can't Bible down any kind of weapon, right? Not physically. You may do it spiritually. I don't challenge that. But physically, if a man has a gun, you're going to need a gun. If he has a knife, you're going to need a knife. If he has a razor, you're going to need a razor. Right? So now we got to be in fear as black folks, not only for the police and of the police, but now we got to be in fear of the Asian, in fear of the Chinese, Japanese, in fear of the Indonesian. We got to be in fear. We got to be in fear now because we don't even have the luxury of our children getting a type of diplomatic lesson when they go to the stores, or that they're going to have mercy. We don't know. The only thing we know how to do is boycott the store, and we need your help doing that because we got to boycott it. Okay, we got to boycott it, so we're going to be doing that. That's every day. Boycott the store every day. Stand in front of the store. Don't let nobody go in it. We'll do that every day. Stand right there at the entrance. Pull your car in. Don't let nobody go in. We'll do that every day. But I want you to concentrate on June the 19th, 2026. That's on a Friday. We need to be up there on the steps of the state capitol on a Friday. We need to be up and ready. Got your speeches? Get your speeches. Bring your speeches. Have plenty to say. We just going to camp out a while. We're going to camp out a while till we can get the attention of the nation. We got to get the attention of the nation on this and even the world to what is happening to us, what is allowed to happen to us as a result of the way that racist people feel. I'm talking about the jury. I'm talking about not just racist whites, but there are racist blacks that are racist against blacks. Come on, brothers and sisters. Talk black to me and then get back with me. There are black brothers and sisters that are racist against black brothers and sisters and would do anything to be accepted into a racist white culture, which is destructive and self-destructive for black and white people. And we've got to be honest with ourselves. We haven't come very far. The black man is still suffering. America just had a birthday, got another birthday coming up in July, right? The black man is still suffering. For us, we have no liberty. We only have death. We don't have justice. It's just us. We don't have freedom. We're oppressed. It's not long days, but it's the life of a slave. And that's what we're dealing with every day. Our children are in danger in the public schools. Our children are in danger when they go to the stores. Our children are in danger at the libraries. Our children are in danger in the hospital. Our children are in danger on the college campuses. Our children are in danger in their own neighborhood. Our children are in danger in their own home. Brothers and sisters, we've got to stand up to stop this now. Because the alternative is one that we wouldn't want to choose. We wouldn't want to choose the alternative. And we keep acting up, keep going this way. I'm talking to black and white folks right now. Talking to Asian folk. I'm talking to Africans. I'm talking to everybody right now. If we don't get it together, we're going to destroy this nation and this land, right? It's going to be destroyed. It's going to be destroyed. And then in the history, they're going to look back and say, hey, what a great country. Why did they cease to be? Oh, they ceased to be because they couldn't get along with one another. They allowed racism to overrun their system. That can happen. That can happen because you can't keep killing black folks without expecting black people to rise up and start killing everything in sight. We've got to handle this. We've got to handle it the right way. The good thing about this, again I say, the good thing about this is that South Carolina did not accept the verdict. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful because that means that we have something to work with. They didn't accept it, so that means we got something to work with. You got something to work with now. See what I'm saying? Because morally, everybody could see it was wrong. Socially, everybody could see that it was racist. And spiritually, everybody know that something must be done. I'm standing with God. I'm on God's side. I'm on God's side. Because I know if I stay on God's side, God will stay on my side. If I keep my hand in the hand of God, and I know that he will never leave me alone. Brothers and sisters, don't you know there's something to be happy about? Don't fear man. Man can't do anything to you, brothers and sisters. Fear God. Don't fear man, fear God. God is the only one that can help us out of this mess. God is the only one that can help us out of this mess that we put ourselves in. We put ourselves in. I blame black folks for accepting too much. I blame whites for the system of racism. Right? We're trying to get it behind us, but still we have to take responsibility. I blame any other minority for accepting the system of racism and acting in it. We've got to be steadfast, brothers and sisters. We got to be unmovable and always abounding in the work and word of God. Right? Whether you say Allah, Jesus, Jehovah, Jireh, Yah, whatever. We've got to be dedicated to the service of our brothers and sisters. And if they're hurting, we have to hurt. Black man and black woman, we are the most hated. We are the most hated in this country. Though this country was built off the backs of us and our ancestors, we are the most hated in this country. We are hated. And when the time comes for us to stand and do something, we can't be afraid and go on with the status quo or the status quo. We can't just go on and get along. We've got to stand. We've got to stand. If we don't stand and make this happen, then that's on us. That's on us. We have to stand. This is the time. I'm willing to sacrifice. What about you? I'm willing to sacrifice. Will you sacrifice? Will you stand? We're not asking you for any money. If you give that, that's fine. But we're asking you to stand up. We're asking you to come to the Capitol. Only thing you got to spend is gas. Only thing you got to spend is gas. Believe it or not, there's even sleeping arrangements being made. All you got to spend is gas to get here. Get down here and stand up with this family who so awesomely deserve it. That his mom is speaking strong and powerful. His dad is standing strong and powerful. They will be there at the Capitol. The brother, our young brother's father gave me his word that he will be there ready to speak, ready to stand for his son. It's not easy. The mother's being attacked on Facebook and through social media, through many Asians and whites, and I don't understand this. I don't understand this. Some ignorant blacks, I don't understand this. Here this sister had lost her son, not from anything he did wrong. So why are people demonizing this 14-year-old baby? The reason is is that we have a problem with racism, a problem with sexism, a problem with xenophobia. Got a problem with that in America. Problem with Islamophobia in America. We got a problem with that. We got to stand, brothers and sisters, and do what's right. I appreciate you. I'm not going to hold you long. But we have to read these points. Got to read them out to you. Then I'm going to try to paste it down so y'all can get it. But we got to read these points because this has to happen. We got to read it. Here's our goal. This is why we want to be there. We're not just hanging out up there. We want to be there. Our movement, our protest has 4 phases. Right? We're going to start off with where we need to be. We must organize to hold individuals and or public officials accountable for shooting anyone in the back or front if they are in retreat or a visible non-threat with or without an unconcealed weapon. This law shall be entitled the Cyrus Carmack Belton law. We need to meet on the steps of the Capitol of South Carolina, which is in Columbia, South Carolina, on Gervais in Maine, June the 19th, 2026, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. to speak our grievances and set our demands. What are our demands? Organize to close child's store. It's a painful memory of what happened to our young brother. This store must be closed because child still makes money from it through the new owner. The owner can open a store anywhere. The owner can open a store anywhere. We must continue to apply the pressure, continue to distribute the pain so that store owner who bought that store moves somewhere else. Open the store somewhere else. You just don't need to open it there. Because of the incident that happened to our young brother, we have to be dissatisfied, brothers and sisters. And don't go to the store and boycott Asian stores. Boycott Arab stores. You need to boycott. You need to boycott. Find something else you can eat. Find some other place you can go. There are plenty of places that you can go. But this is an act of international racism, and we have to respond. We've got to respond the right way, brothers and sisters. That's the only way. There's no other way. There's no other way. We can never bring back this sister's son. We can never do it. We can never do it. If you have children, I'm hurting for this sister. And the brother, her husband, the boy's father, I'm hurting. I'm hurting for them. No parent should ever have to lose a child, and especially that way. Chu woke up that morning, because he'd been beating up on black kids anyway, and he decided that he was going to kill somebody. Him and his son. Ain't no telling how many times he talked about that. Ain't no telling. So that store has to be torn down and removed, and we want it to be made a monument unto our young brother. And a law needs to be made. A law needs to be made. So we need that to be turned into a monument. Now, we must increase our people from 4,000 to a massive amount of people, and we need to have protests going on all this year, on into next year. We're gonna have to apply pressure to get these things done, brothers and sisters. If it goes back to business as usual, my worst fear is that people will start taking things into their own hands. Then you're gonna start having bloodbaths. And America don't understand this. Racist people don't understand this. They don't know how close they are. They just don't know how close they are to filling and reaping the very seeds that they plant. They don't even know. The best thing that we can do is try to get it right in the last hour. I feel that it would be detrimental. I really believe that if we don't do something. We have to do something significant. And a law has to be passed to make sure that this doesn't happen again. So we have to increase our numbers, and we have to protest and shifts down at ground zero. Where's ground zero? Ground zero is where it happened, at the store or outside the store going to the apartments. That's going to be a memorial for our brother, because that store's got to come down. And our desire and our prayer is that the state of South Carolina will work with us on this, because it puts it back in our hands, back into the hands of the mayor, the hands of the governor, to do something, to stand up and do something. Because of this incident, we've got to stand up and do something. Can't go back to business as usual. Now, around the store, brothers and sisters, we must increase our shift daily. We must pull a daily shift around there. I know there's some brothers and sisters that are there because I pull duty there at nights and stuff like that. There are other brothers and sisters that are there throughout the night. If we can get some people there in the evening, that'll be fine. Contact us. Those of you have the numbers, you have our numbers, contact us. When you need water and need snacks, and people need water while they're out there, you all come contact us, okay? So we can make sure you have what you need. And we appreciate you taking out the time to be there. I want to say that. I just appreciate all the brothers and sisters that are out there. Oh, it's beautiful. Supporting the family at the candlelight vigil was beautiful. The respect that was paid, the homage, the obedience that was paid, and the honor. And it was just wonderful to see that we're working together. We've created 3 teams. You got Team A, morning to afternoon shift, right? 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. This is around the store. We got Team B, afternoon shift to midnight shift. That's 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. And then we got Team C. That's midnight shift to morning shift, 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. And we got a lot of homeless brothers that want help, that are there to help us, homeless sisters too. We welcome them. And at least while they're out there, they can still get something to drink and something to eat. So we're thankful for that. We have to continue to increase the numbers. Bring them to the place where it was done. Let everybody come in and out of town to be able to see it. See what happened to our young brothers. See where it happened. Go and review the tapes. See the store, the wicked, wicked place where they began to harass our young brother and where he went when he was shot. Okay, so because on what? Friday, June the 19th, 2026, we're going to be at the Capitol. We're going to be on the steps of the Capitol of the state of South Carolina, which is in Columbia, South Carolina. All right. Point 4 again, we must boycott all Asian and Arab stores in our community. This will encourage brothers and sisters in our community to open African stores, to open African American stores, African American nail shops, sell eyelashes, and open African American hair, weave, and beauty supply stores. We already have some beauty supply stores that are African American. We got to start contributing to that business. We have to start going to buy those products. We have to contribute to those businesses and buy those products. You have been wearing nails long enough, sisters, to know how to do it. All right? You've been patient with the Asians. The Asians be patient with our brothers and sisters that are going to open up those nail shops. Be respectful when you go in there. There are black beauty salons, black beauty stores here in South Carolina and in your state, wherever you are. Go to the black folks. Go to them and get it. Johnson & Johnson has wigs and eyelashes. Go to Johnson & Johnson. That is black. Go to the black beauty and hair salons in your town and in your city. If not, go online. There are black stores online that are doing that. Let's show these Asians and Arabs that you need us to make it. And because you're not treating us right, you can't have any of our money or any of our time. Now, if you're working in the African age, or rather the Asian and Arab stores, stop working there. Come out of there. You can find a job. You can find a job. You have enough knowledge to run a store yourself. Make that store. Stand up in faith. Stand on faith and make that store. Make that hair beauty supply store. Make those eyelashes. You know enough about them. You've been ordering them. You know where to order it from. They can't even run the stores without you. Black man and black woman, come on, stand up. Stand up. We can create these things ourselves. And order offline. Order offline. Find a black, and there are plenty of black beauty supply stores. Find it and order offline. Johnson & Johnson is just one of them. Find it and order it offline. You can still get some real hair from the black beauty supply stores. And for the sisters that can't get the real hair, they got some imitation platinum hair. If that's what you wear and you want, they've got that at the black beauty supply stores. The Asians are laughing at you right now because they don't believe you're going to do it. Let's prove them different. Brothers and sisters, we must hold Rick Child and his family accountable. And they must not be allowed to live comfortably in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Virginia, wherever they go. Wherever they go, we pray to Allah God that their faces be made visible, where their living is made visible, and that they be made uncomfortable. And we pray to Allah God that the seed of death that they planted be back on them 100-fold, and that the whole world will see what God will do to those that attack the innocent. This is our desire and our prayer. We've got to do our part. We've got to do our part, brothers and sisters, to stand up and change this miserable world. We have to show them what we're not going to accept. What we're not going to accept. We don't accept it, then it can't happen. We've got to work against it. We got to work while it's day, because the night coming when no man can work. Brothers and sisters, I appreciate you, and I love you. I love you. Be safe out there. You're in danger. Our children are in danger. Be safe out there. Black man, love your black woman. Black woman, love your black man. Love your children. Treat them right. Black man, black woman, don't be fighting each other and beating up on each other. Black woman, stop lying on the black man, saying he's beating you up when he's not. And black man, you stop lying on the black woman and protect her. And let's be what God intended us to be. Steadfast, unmovable, and always abounding in the work. Brothers and sisters, if I didn't say it in the beginning, I say to you now, Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be unto you. That peace that goes beyond all understanding. That peace that only God can give. I love you, brothers and sisters. Love one another and love your children. Love your black community. Protect it and stand for it. Peace be unto you. Assalamu alaikum.